Season 4 is gonna end in 14 days and I'm not ready for it. So guys, let's talk about Strike Back because there's a lot to talk about this episode. But before that, hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today, as I said, we are gonna be talking about the episode Strike Back of Season 4. It is the last episode. But before we start, don't forget to like this video, and if we hit 1000 likes, I'll post the episode on my channel, or if I'm not gonna post it on this channel, I'll post it on my second channel that is named Miraculous News. You have the link in the description. And also don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notifications, because if there are gonna be new spoilers or trailers about the episode Strike Back, I'll post them on my channel on this one. So now, with that all being said, let's get started. First of all, some basic information about the episode. So Strike Back, it is the episode 26 of Miraculous Season 4. It is the second part of Shadow Moth's final attack, and is gonna be released on 12 March in English dub. Now let's read the synopsis. So Shadow Moth's trap closes in on Ladybug and Cat Noir, threatening to turn their fate upside down. So basically that's the description of the episode in general, and it sounds really interesting. I really like that part where it says threatening to turn their fate upside down. This means that something really big is going to happen in this episode. Now, let's talk about the official trailer that was released by the official Miraculous Ladybug channel. So first of all, we can see the Miraculous holders that will appear in this episode, the superheroes. So we can see Carapace, Ryuko, Purple Tigress, Vesperia, Polymouse, Roosterbolt, and Minotaurus. It's really surprising for me that we are gonna see Minotaurus and Roosterbolt in this episode, because they got their Miraculouses in the episode Penalty, is the episode 24 of season 4. And in the episode Penalty, there was their first mission. So that's the second time when they're using their Miraculouses, and look what they have to deal with. Because now, let's talk about the akumatized villain. As you can see on the screen, here are the superheroes fighting with Strike Back. So he's not an akumatized villain, he's a Sentimonster. Strike Back is a Sentimonster. We saw Shadow Moth creating him at the end of the episode Risk. And also, if you haven't seen the episode Risk, you should watch it now, because if you haven't seen it, my video does not make sense at all. And talking about the episode Risk, don't forget that everyone here is affected by Risk's power, and his power is to make everyone take every sort of risk. That's obvious from his name, but that's not important. The important fact is, as I said, that everyone in Paris is affected by Risk, so they're all gonna take all sorts of risks while fighting with Strike Back, so they're gonna make a lot of mistakes. That's why some of them look so defeated, like Purple Tigress or Vesperia. But we know that they're gonna be saved by Polymouse, because she's gonna use her power to multiply. Now, one of the most important parts of the trailer is that Ladybug is taking the bunny and the horse Miraculous from her yo-yo. I was really surprised to see that she's gonna use 3 Miraculouses in the same time, because the first time when we saw someone using 3 Miraculouses was in the episode Ephemeral, when Gabriel used the Peacock Miraculous, the Butterfly, and Cat Noir Miraculous. And now it's the second time when someone is using 3 Miraculouses in the same time, and that's Ladybug using her Miraculous, the Bunny Miraculous, and the Horse Miraculous. I'm really curious to see what her name is gonna be. In my opinion, it's gonna be Pega Bunny, because in Senti Bubbler, when she used her Miraculous and the Horse Miraculous, she was Pega Bug. And when Alex used the Bunny Miraculous, she was Bunnix. So maybe it's gonna be some sort of combination between these two names, and she's gonna be Pega Bunny. That will be a really cool name, because I don't think her name will be something like Pega Bunny Bug because it's too long. So I don't think it will have the name Bug on it. It will be just Pega Bunny. That's my opinion. Now it's also important the reason why she's gonna use these miraculouses. So we know from the end of the episode Risk that she wants to become Pegabug so she can just teleport to the train and bring Adrian back. But she didn't mention anything about the Bunny Miraculous, so in my opinion maybe she failed bringing Adrian back, and after that she's gonna use the Bunny Miraculous to fix her mistakes. And I know it sounds crazy because this doesn't sound like something Ladybug would do, but don't forget that she's affected by risk, so she can take all the risks that she wants. Besides that, just ignore why she's using these 3 Miraculouses and look at her costume. She looks amazing, she looks really powerful, and in general this episode doesn't give me a normal episode vibes. It gives me a special vibes, like the New York special or the Shanghai special. And her with that costume gives me clearly New York special vibes. A lot of people hate her costume, but in my opinion it's one of the best ones. Because as I said, she looks really powerful, and I'm kinda sad that we didn't see a transformation or a unify at least, but the episode has 21 minutes, so they had to fit all of this in a 21 minutes episode, and I hope from deep of my heart that this episode is not gonna be rushed. Now let's talk about the new hero that will appear in this episode. And when I first saw the trailer, I thought that this is Adrian with the dog Miraculous, but this is not Adrian, this is Felix. As I said some minutes ago, Ladybug or Pega Bunny, but no, let's name her Ladybug in this episode because maybe her name will not be Pega Bunny and I don't want to be wrong. So as I was saying, Ladybug is gonna teleport to the train and get Adrian. But she doesn't know that Felix and Adrian switched their roles, and she's gonna bring back Felix, not Adrian. And she's gonna give a Miraculous, the dog one specifically, to Felix. I'm really happy that we are gonna see Felix with a Miraculous because he's really smart, so if he's in their team, in the superheroes team, they're gonna defeat Shadow Moth easily because, you know, he's the smartest character in the show, besides Ladybug of course. And I'm also happy to see his transformation because when Sabrina got the dog Miraculous in the episode Panel Team, we didn't see her transformation or every new hero transformation, and that was quite annoying. But I'm happy that now we are gonna see his transformation. And talking about his name, I guess it's gonna be something like Mr. Hound, because Sabrina's name with the dog Miraculous was Miss Hound, but I know that Sabrina created that name in her head, but maybe the writers are gonna reuse this name and they're gonna transform it to Mr. Hound. On the screen you can see a new picture that we got some days ago, and here we can see Mr. Hound, or let's name him Felix with the dog Miraculous, Ladybug and Cat Noir. And I'm really curious to see if Cat Noir is gonna know or figure out that this is Felix. Then in the trailer we can see some superheroes, we can see Polymouse, Minotaurus, Felix with the dog Miraculous, and also Rena Furtive wearing sunglasses. I'm sure that this is part of Ladybug's lucky charm, or maybe just a plan, and we have some 2 details here that are really important. The first one is that we can see Felix in the back with the dog Miraculous, and we can see that he has some kind of horns. I don't know how to name them, sorry. And the other detail is that Rena Furtive is there, and that's really important because that means that she's no longer hiding. And here are 2 possibilities. The first one is that Ladybug is the one who said, okay Rena, you can no longer hide, we need you in this fight. Or the other one is that she took a risk because she's affected by risk, and that's why she's no longer hiding. She took the risk to not hide anymore. And when Ladybug saw that, she took another risk and said, okay, let's risk, we need you for the plan, and that's why she's no longer hiding. Then we can see Felix with the dog Miraculous being alone with Ladybug, and Ladybug already used her lucky charm because we can see that from her costume. There are also 3 strikebacks because strikeback's power is to steal the superhero's powers. For example, if Noir is using his cataclysm and hits strikeback, then strikeback will have the power to cataclysm. If Mouse is using her power on strikeback, then strikeback will have the power to multiply. So Mouse maybe used her power on strikeback directly or somewhere around strikeback, and somehow he stole her powers and he multiplied into 3 strikebacks. Also, just look at Paris, look how destroyed it is, and think of the poor citizens that are living in Paris, like you're just sitting in your apartment or house and then you are killed because a creepy old man wants his wife back. In the first 2 or 3 seasons, I kinda defended Gabriel because I understood why he was doing all of this. He wasn't really hurting people, but now this is too far. Now he's killing people just to achieve his goal, and this is too far. In the trailer, we saw him laughing on the Eiffel Tower when Paris was destroyed, like in that photo. Like, is he crazy? Did he lose his mind? I don't understand why this is funny to him. Is he proud to say that Strike Back almost killed the superheroes and 100% killed innocent people? He completely lost his mind. We need a new Hogmoth or Shadow Moth, I don't know, but just not him because he's completely crazy. The trailer ends with a perfect Lady Noir scene. It's raining and Ladybug is blushing at Cat Noir, and this is actually character development for Ladybug because she's blushing at Cat Noir. She blushed first at Cat Noir in the episode Glaciator, I guess, from season 2. But in season 4, she was annoyed by him in every episode, and now she's blushing. That's really something, and I'm happy. But also she was crying. And maybe she was crying because she saw how powerful Strike Back actually is. And maybe Shadow Moth said something like, I'm gonna get your Miraculous this time, hand it to me, or fight my Sentimonster. And then Cat Noir stood up and said, no, you will give us your Miraculous, and then gave Ladybug some confidence, and that's why she was blushing at him, because she was impressed by his courage. Because don't forget that in the episode Truth, the first one in season 4, when she was affected by Truth's power and she could say only the truth, when she was asked to say the top 3 qualities of Cat Noir, he said that she's impressed by his humor, self-confidence, and courage. So, the self-confidence and courage are the reason why she's gonna blush in the episode Strike Back at Cat Noir. Now, let's talk about the second trailer that we got for the episode Strike Back, and this one is from Gloob. We got it in January, and it was the trailer that combined the episode Strike Back, Risk, Psychomedian, and Kuroniko, I guess. And we can see how they're gonna defeat the 3 strike backs. So Carapace is gonna use his shield to capture them inside his shield, and then Pega Bunny, I guess she's gonna use again the Horse Miraculous, or she's gonna be just Pegabug. She's gonna teleport them into the sun. Then we have this scene, and I guess this is Felix because we saw that he has this kind of bag with him in the train, and this is him after realizing that he has the fake Miraculouses. Because we know from the episode Gabriel Agrest that Gabriel left for Felix two fake Miraculouses because he knew that Felix found out that he's Shadow Moth, and then in the episode Risk, Felix took them. Of course, without knowing that they are fake, and probably he's gonna try to use them and he's gonna see that these are fake and he's gonna be really angry. When this scene first came out, we all thought that it's from the episode Kuroniko, but actually it's from the episode Strike Back. And now let's move on to the last two images from Gloob's trailer. Here's Ladybug crying in Agent's bathroom and then transforming in his bathroom. And look at her eyes, she's crying and she looks really hurt. I'm really feeling bad for her. And the reason why I think she's crying is because she couldn't bring Agent back only using the horse Miraculous, and then being affected by Risk's power, she's gonna take the risk to use 3 Miraculouses in the same time, and that's how we are gonna see her using the horse, her Miraculous, and also the bunny one. Now let's talk about the last trailer that we got for the episode Strike Back, released by Tifo yesterday. So first of all, we can see Ladybug and Cat Noir almost getting hit by Strike Back, but then Ladybug is gonna be saved by Cat Noir and they're gonna fall on the ground. And that's a really good Lady Noir moment. My Lady Noir heart is happy with this episode because there are gonna be a lot of Lady Noir moments. Here we can see the moment when Strike Back is gonna use Polymouse's power to multiply and he's gonna become 3 Strike Backs, but I guess they are smaller than the original Strike Back, so that's kind of good, but just a bit. And this scene confirms that he has the power to take the superheroes' powers only if they are using their powers on him and they are touching him with their superpowers. I hope it does make sense. Sorry if I'm not explaining it really well. I'm still trying to improve my English because it's not my main language, so yeah, sorry. The trailer ends with Purple Tigress and Vesperia being worried, and maybe that's because Purple Tigress tried to use her power on Strike Back, but then he took her powers and now she has nothing. And she looks really hurt, and look at Vesperia's face. I really feel sorry for her, and I'm really feeling sorry for all the superheroes because at the end of the day, they are just 14 years old teenagers and they are fighting almost every day, because some of them are fighting every day, but some of them not really every day, but it's still a lot for them, for their age. Some days ago, we also got this image and we can see how huge Strike Back is. Like, we can see Vesperia and Purple Tigress and look how small they are comparing to Strike Back. He's huge and he's kind of scary. Like, imagine walking on the street and then seeing this. I would be terrified. 2 or 3 months ago, we got some scenes from the episode Strike Back, and here we can see Ladybug being angry at Cat Noir, saying it's enough to make me akumatized to catch you. And another scene where she says I have urgent business too, and maybe she's talking about getting the new superheroes, and we can see that it's daylight, so that's before Paris is destroyed or anything. And also, if you want to see more details about these scenes, you have a link in the description because I made another video talking about them and it's useless to say the same things again in this video. So yeah, you have a link in the description to see more details about these scenes that we got 2 or 3 months ago. A lot of time ago, I guess it's been around 4 months or 3 months, we got this spoiler with Felix in the train with the Peacock Miraculous, and people in the first place thought that this is Agent, but now we know for sure that it's Felix. The last spoiler that we know is that the episode is gonna end with an open ending for season 5, so this ending is gonna be really important for season 5, and this is where the story will go on. And as I said, I'm really excited. I talked about 3 hours, like it was 5 when I started to make this video, 5 p.m., and now it's 8 p.m. So I've been talking for 3 hours. I really hope this video is not gonna be 1 hour long. I'm gonna try to short it as much as I can. So guys, this is all for today. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and also turn on the notifications. And it's really important to turn on the notifications so you can be the first one who will see my video. Don't forget also to like, as I said, to hit 1000 likes, and if we hit 1000 likes, I will post the episode on my channel or maybe on my second channel. You have the link in the description, and also in the description you have the links to my 2 Instagram accounts where you can message me and talk. So that's all. See you soon with more videos. Bye bye.